Hi, I'm Autumn. If you're watching this video, you might know me from such hits as being sad about autism and a world record on a browser game nobody cares about. I've been missing for a while. I haven't uploaded to this channel in a minute, and there's a good reason for that. It's because I've been working on a new semi-secret project. It's not really a secret, but I've created a new YouTube channel. It's called Rainbow Jade, and essentially it is a streamer org run by and for the queer Asian community, meaning me and my friends. I wanted to tell you all about this because that is where I'm going to be doing the bulk of my work from now on. I've been spending a lot of time streaming, editing, drawing for the channel, and I just didn't want you to think that I've died and dropped off the face of the earth, basically. So that's most of what the video is. You can go now if you don't care anymore, but since we have this much time left to talk, I figured let me tell you a little bit about my vision and why I'm doing this, okay? Starting way back from when I was a kid, I didn't really have role models growing up. I didn't really have people to look up to, people who inspired me. I was always somebody who wanted to sort of like carve my own path through life, I guess. And I never really thought that much of it for a long time. I just figured, well, I guess I'm very individualistic, I suppose. But that changed after a few years, or when I was in college, I guess I should say. I got really depressed when I was in college, which I talk about in the autism video. I won't rehash the whole thing here, but basically I felt really isolated and alone, and I didn't have any friends. All of my high school friends like split off in different directions and such, and it was really a dark time in my life. And long story short, around this time, I started watching or rewatching a streamer named Day9. He did StarCraft stuff for many years. He was probably the best teacher of StarCraft on the internet for a long time. And I think I picked up his videos again at kind of like just the right time for me. I was still really sad and I still had no friends and I was still failing out of all of my classes. But, you know, Day9 did this show called Fun Day Monday. He still does it, actually, where he just plays like adventure games with his some of his college friends or grad school friends. And I watched that show all the time. I think I saw like every single episode from like 2016 up to like 2019. I love that show because it gave me a time and space where I was just in the room with some good friends who were hanging out and playing games, and it made me feel a little bit less alone. I think it would be a stretch to say that he like saved my life. That's kind of an overstatement, but he did bring me a lot of joy during a time when I needed it, and he also helped me a lot with getting out there and socializing more. I actually kind of like modeled a lot of my early behaviors and personalities off of him, and eventually I kind of like evolved and became my own person, but he kind of gave me the first set of tools that I needed to go out into the world and make some friends. I'd say that Day9 is also the first person who inspired me to start streaming and making videos. Some of the first very early content that I've done is chess related stuff. I would just stream myself playing chess, and that was kind of like my training ground for streaming in general. The way that I talk now and the way that I structure my thoughts and everything is all kind of like based on those early chess streams that I did. And I still look back on that time really fondly, even though most of the time I had no viewers, and even though I was, you know, incredibly depressed for that entire stretch of time, I still look back on the chess streams and I'm happy with how a lot of them came out, and I'm happy with what I was capable of doing back then. I've evolved since then, of course, but, you know, it was nice. It was a good time. That being said, I was kind of floundering in the content creation game for a while for a lot of different reasons. One of them is that I was working on a degree, obviously. I graduated from Cornell in 2020 with a degree in English Literature and Asian Studies, which went about as well as you could expect in the 2020 job market. Still 100% worth it. But that's also around the time that I discovered Offline TV, which is another streamer group that I really love. They kind of have taken over Day9's place in my life, I guess. But through watching OTV, I found that this is really what I want from the streaming and content creation experience. It's not just like, you know, being live to a bunch of chatters anonymous on the internet. The moments that stand out the most to me when I'm watching offline TV videos and streamers in general is times when people, you know, show up to each other's rooms and join each other's streams, run funny, complicated bits that make everybody laugh, and just the experience of being around the same group of people for a really long time and getting closer to them and forming those connections. That's beautiful. That's valuable. That's kind of what we're all doing here on this planet with each other. And streaming, I think, is one of the many different ways that you can make those connections, and it's the one that I've chosen for myself. It's the one that I care about the most. I've been obsessed with this world of streaming and gaming for, God, so long now. I guess it's been almost 8 years in March. I think I started streaming in 2016, so Yep. Happy 8 years to me. So Rainbow Jade to me is like the culmination of all of these experiences that I've had over the years. Streaming by myself, streaming occasionally with other people, trying to make videos, trying to make just anything that'll stick, anything that people can watch and enjoy. And you know, I think we're really onto something here. We've already started working together. We stream together pretty often, Mondays and Thursdays. We try to upload a new video every Sunday, which we've been doing pretty reliably. And first of all, we're all having so much fun here. I know I'm kind of speaking for the team as like the leader. It's like a little weird for me to say that they're having fun, but I don't know, man. Every meeting we show up to, every one-on-one we have, it's just a good time. It's just a lot of fun. And we've already made a few videos that I think everybody's really proud of. The most recent one, Date on the Rift, is I just love how it turned out. It was just so much fun to make, so much fun to edit. It was great. And I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited about what we're doing here, and I just wanted people who know me from this channel to know how excited I am for this and to know where to go to follow me next. So thank you so much for getting through this X-minute video. Check us out on @RainbowJTV on YouTube if you want to see what we do next, and I don't know. Thanks so much for watching. I'd ask you to like and subscribe, but you should go do it on the other channel instead. Have a good day. If you're watching this in the year 2026 or whatever, I hope we fucking made it. Leave a comment if we have. See ya.